Teven Jenkins plays football like he is personally offended that you are trying to line up across from him and beat him one-on-one. When you put the film on of Jenkins, it's very hard not to love this guy. At 6'6", 320 pounds, the guy is a brawler. He's extremely powerful, and his hands displace defenders. And his mindset is very aggressive, and this is why I think Jenkins might be the most underrated prospect coming out of the 2021 draft class. About 2 months ago, most people had Jenkins somewhere between pick 50 to 96, which would have made him a late second to third round pick. Today, he's being mocked in the top 40 in almost every single draft, and honestly, by the time the draft comes around, I think Jenkins might end up being a top 25 pick. And right now, Jenkins is my number 2 offensive tackle, right behind Oregon Penei Sewell. But let's discuss what makes Jenkins such a great prospect. Let's just jump right into it. In this first play, you're going to see Jenkins do a great job sealing off the backside. Now, as a defensive end, you want to get to the inside here and shut down any gap to the backside. You don't want to allow the running back to have the option of cutting back. Now, of course, the running back here doesn't cut back. He hits the front side anyways. But as you're going to see in the next play, the running back actually does cut back. But because of the fact that Jenkins is able to seal off the backside on this second play, there is a lane there and the running back picks up a number of yards. And this is 100% because Jenkins is fast and quick enough to seal off the backside defender. Now, NFL teams that run zone are going to absolutely love this. And it's not just backside blocking that Jenkins is fantastic at. Front side blocking, he is just as dominant. He understands how to take the proper angle. He knows how to seal defensive linemen. If I had to rank Jenkins on how he understands and processes angle blocking, he'd be a 10 out of 10. The guy is very impressive on film. Throughout his college career, Jenkins played a ton of left tackle as well as right tackle. OSU was so inconsistent on the offensive line that they basically asked Jenkins to move all over the place. In the first game of the season against Tulsa, Jenkins played left tackle and then quickly moved over to the right side, and he played right tackle the rest of the season. In the NFL, he can pretty much play left tackle or right tackle, and if a team already has both of those positions locked up for the next year or two, they can even draft Jenkins to play guard. He can pretty much do everything, and I don't know if he ever has any experience at center, but don't be surprised if he can convert into a center and be a solid center as well. The dude is nasty. And I want to show you guys a couple of blocks that really impressed me on film. There are offensive linemen in the NFL that are nasty, that don't give up, and when they get angry, they will take people and drive them 10 yards. And this is exactly what Jenkins does on this play. He takes this defensive line and he pushes him back and straight pancakes him out of bounds. And this is something teams are going to absolutely love with Jenkins. Now, after that last play, on the very next play, he goes and puts number 46 down. Jenkins is basically bullying this Texas defensive line. And on this third play, you're going to see the same exact thing. He takes his shot. Teams are going to love this aggressiveness that Jenkins plays with. And when he gets aggressive and he gets physical and when he really wants to, he is dominant. At times, Jenkins plays football like he literally wants to hurt people. That is how aggressive he plays. And as an NFL fan, I would love to have a player like Jenkins start on my offensive line for the next 10 years. Jenkins is likely a first round pick, possibly a top 20 pick. A couple teams that make sense would be a team like the Raiders, who just got rid of Trent Brown, or a team like the Washington football team. I watched every single snap of Jenkins over the past year, and I only saw him lose 2 times, and let's break those 2 plays down. In this first play, Jenkins is going to lean just a little bit too much, and number 52 does a great job to just get right around him and just give him a side sweep. Now, Jenkins plays with power. He has a great base 99% of the time. Occasionally, he does lean just a little bit. I don't think this is going to be an issue at all. Now, Jenkins is 6'6", and that 6'6" led to him losing this second time against this Oklahoma defensive end. Number 7 is literally just going to give Jenkins the business. He's going to get his hand right into Jenkins' chest plates and ride that right up to his neck and basically get in there and put Jenkins down. Now, these 2 reps are the only negative reps I've seen of Jenkins. And do they worry me? Not at all. Jenkins is a first round pick. He is as solid as it comes. Don't be surprised if he is a Pro Bowl by the end of his second year or an All Pro by the end of his third year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to subscribe. I am going to have so much more videos with all the NFL draft prospects, all of the college players that are balling, and we will break down the all 22 year round. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time with another video.